Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have a lot of really good news when it comes to the PlayStation 5 restock update for Target, as well as also the astronomical amount of Xbox Series X's that actually did go and show up in stores today. We have had so many Xbox Series X's confirmed. We've also, I think, probably throughout the next few days, we'll probably be seeing even more, as well as also, like I said, we have a PS5 update. We're going to probably give you guys my speculations if it's going to be dropping next, and as well as some pretty good news when it comes to that. So a lot of stuff going on as well. If you guys missed our earlier Best Buy video, go and check that one out too. That one also was very spicy. Overall, pretty good day, I'd say, so far. So I think we had a very eventful week, at least in terms of news. So all good stuff. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 digital console and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below if you guys want to follow. Sign up for Weeble. You actually go get free Tesla stock as well if you guys sign up for over there. So use that link down below, and of course as well, sign up for Coinbase. Make sure you guys go deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money, and as well, you guys all get that good stuff. So let's go dive into the video itself. We have a lot of things to go and cover. So first and foremost, let's go and talk about this Xbox walk-in, which has been going just insane all throughout today. We've had a very big, long Xbox Series X drought, and we were seeing like little trickles in and out, you know, of people getting their Xboxes throughout the past like 2-3 weeks. I got occasion to say like we were like people like be like one day we see something up in Seattle, one day up in like say like Las Vegas, one day we're up in Texas, one day up in like New York, but we were seeing it. It was pretty consistent. It was rolling. It was growing. You know, it was kind of going through the groove. But as of the past 3 days, we have seen almost non-stop Xbox Series X's everywhere. So I'm going to show you guys some of the W's as I kind of go and talk about some of the stuff over here. Like we saw this one over here from CDA Idaho, which you maybe showed up before. So major shout out to you again. Dick a stand for a few other times. But we've also been seeing people all over the place, boys. All over the place. Just for my boy Ninjas as well. Like, we're just seeing them everywhere. There's just Xboxes. There are Xboxes literally everywhere up in Target. It is insanity on how many Xboxes we're seeing everywhere. Like every like direction I go look at, it kind of seems like we've just been seeing people getting their Xboxes nonstop. It's been insane. So let me go talk about a few things in regards to this walk-in stuff. It does seem like there is just a pretty big nationwide shipment everywhere. So it might be worth it still. Don't forget, this has been going on for like 2 days now. It just kind of seems like it had a really big bump up, like a really big bump up for all the stores. So if you guys want to maybe go and casually check your store, maybe when it opens, we were actually seeing a few reports of people that were showing up in the store today. Cause like we've been talking about the news, making videos on it. Like it's kind of been spreading. When it comes to that is that there was a lot of people apparently waiting in lines too for store opening. I mean, it's kind of been a kind of almost weird occurrence where like people are doing that for like Pokemon cards and like, you know, MLB cards, stuff like that. Sometimes like those Amiibo cards, other various products too as well. So letting you guys know, we've now been apparently seeing some people starting to line up outside of Target to go get these a little bit earlier, but it's not that like this maybe just for like, you know, the weird stores. But it's probably worth it watching this if you guys are seeing this maybe tomorrow. Do a little maybe a casual drive-by, maybe stop in after work or before work and go and maybe kind of see if there's any stock there. We don't necessarily know if it's like full-on nationwide, but all the reports we've been seeing from all these Xboxes, they're pretty much from everywhere. Like we're seeing in stuff like in pretty much every little aspect of the country. So it's looking very nice and looking very good. I would probably say, I always say let's try to make like friends maybe with an employee there, because they could be like, yeah, we got some stock 3 days ago and unfortunately sold out. Well, that's kind of not fun news to hear about. You may just go check out a different store then in your little local area, or maybe then you could be like, okay, the next like 2 or 3 weeks or the next good restock, we could be on the lookout for it, and then maybe you guys can go and get it, you know? So it's kind of like if it restocked 2 weeks ago, it kind of bumps up the likelihood of them getting more stock arrival soon. If it restocked 2 days ago, it'll be like a little bit of a buffer. I'm sure you guys get what that means. But yeah, just letting you guys know, we've been seeing so many, especially all throughout today. If you guys want to go check tomorrow, you guys will probably have at least a good chance to go get some as well. It's not as publicized as of yet, but we keep on seeing it everywhere. Like there's so many, literally everywhere. So good news, good to see. We also have had employees also confirm that some of their stores have received some big shipments of stock too as well. So everything's looking very nice. I like seeing this. I like seeing the confirms. I like seeing people getting their consoles. If you guys do get one, please send me a tweet or leave a YouTube comment, or if you guys got one throughout these past few days, keep me in the loop, because I've actually had quite a few people tweet at me and also give me pictures of them and say like thank yous and stuff like that. Same with the Best Buy drop too. We actually had a lot of people get the hookup on that, so congrats on that as well. So this is just on the Xbox news. I'm gonna probably keep on reporting on this until we keep seeing people not getting them. But I love seeing this. I love seeing the confirms. It just makes my day. Like this is a lot of people's goals, where they're like, I just want to, you know, get my next gen. It's been over a year. I want my console. Where is my console? So I want 100% get the vibe. I know you guys want it, and hopefully you guys will get lucky and your store will have them, because I don't want you guys wasting your gas money and all that other type of stuff, you know? So good news when it comes to Xboxes. Now let's go to the part 2, which is on the PlayStations. So, as you guys have probably seen, we've been kind of closely watching the Target restock. Really quick recap is that on the first part, we have had a stock arrivals like a week ago for Vegas. We saw some stock. Our New York contact never actually had any stock as of yet. When it comes to then Chicago, we should also see a Chicago stock numbers arrive. Still did not go into any contact information from New York. So as of right now, we actually did go and have a small batch. It was another 6 consoles for our New York contact as well. So at this point, most of my contacts I've talked to, you guys can check my videos for the past 8 months or whatever, same people have been very helpful and useful for us just to help you guys get your consoles. At this point, all the stores have stock. But, and a big but, is that we don't necessarily know if it's going to 100% drop tomorrow or not. I would probably say if you guys are very committed, it might be worth maybe checking around like the 6 to 7 a.m. range. It's the usual range we see. I will probably even go and have my YouTube video scheduled uploaded maybe at 6:30 just to go and see, give it like a little double check, you know, all that type of stuff. So, but it's not confirmed for tomorrow. I'd probably maybe able to put like a 60% likely just because we finally did see stock arrivals. We've had confirmations. I think even Jake also said that some of the warehouses also had some stock too as well. So it's kind of been like a 50-50. And like I can almost maybe even see Target more so focused on the Xbox drop tomorrow / the next 3 days, and they may want to go and calm down a little bit more so on like for Friday. So then maybe they want to save it for next week. So it's kind of like we're not Target, so we don't fully know. I don't think any of us really fully know. I'm sure you guys know that, but when it comes to drop potentials tomorrow, the stock is there. Like stock's arrived. It's a little bit more on the smaller side, a little bit more on like the middle side. So there is a chance it does drop. I personally wake up for it. If I was trying to get a console, like I said, maybe I'd do like a sleep a little bit earlier if I can. Maybe pop a little melatonin, try to wake up a little earlier. Worst case, if it doesn't restock, you know, at least you can have a nice little start of your day. It's almost the weekend. You can kind of recover up on sleep. And then I'd probably, if I had to really guess, I'd probably say maybe Wednesday or Thursday next week seems a lot more likely, mainly because like, you know, also if you also just get the stock arrive, sometimes you have to have it in your system. Sometimes you have to wait for like it actually go like develop. You have to go do the inventory. I'm sure you guys have worked either at Target or retail jobs. You guys understand, or your normal jobs. Sometimes there's like a little bit of a logistics thing tied in with that. So tomorrow there's a chance. Like I'm not saying there's not going to be a chance. There's a chance the stock is there, but like I'm sure you guys just heard me say, Xbox walk-in seems a little bit more like maybe the more pressing time. More like they may want to put their focus on that on Friday and then maybe set up for maybe Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday next week as well. Or maybe they could also save up some stock maybe for like a big Black Friday restock, something like that, you know. Or maybe try to do like a combination drop with the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Editions because they did actually go and add those pages on the listings. So it can kind of go either way. I wish I could tell you 100%, but it's kind of like we're not the big retailers. They don't even tell like their employees, and they probably don't even tell a lot of management as well. So just keep that in mind. That is probably just hard to go and know. And then, well, for the third and last part over here too, we also did go and see the PlayStation 5 listings get updated today, which is why I kind of feel like the updated chance of them doing a restock tomorrow is a little bit on the higher side, mainly because we had a chance for them to update the listing. So an employee had to be physically chosen and told and paid to go and do, you know, get the console. So that's always a big thing, because why else would they be changing and adding and removing and messing around with the listings if they did not have a reason for it? That's why a lot of the times we go and just say like, hey, you know, well, we're watching it, boys, we're watching it. So that's another big reason why it might drop tomorrow, or at least this next, we just know it's coming. It's very soon either way. And as well as we mentioned, we have stock arrivals there. Sometimes we do see double batches though, like we might even be watching throughout the weekend, maybe to go and see if more stock arrives too. Sometimes that does happen, make the drop a little bit bigger. And as well as we also had confirmations from other folks that the warehouse does have stock. And also on top of that too, the kind of reverse stuff, as I mentioned, is the Xbox Series X might be taking a lot more of the precedent and making sure like employees are making sure that's all handled first and foremost, especially because as you guys have seen, we've seen just so many more additional walk-ins as well, especially throughout these past 2 days. So that would also maybe make sense too. If you guys have worked a retail job, you guys probably have the rough idea of how that works, because they're like, you know, sometimes just employees are, it's just harder. Like you can only kind of sometimes only work at one thing at a time. And then the same thing too as well. Lastly, we did also have the Xbox Series X Halo Infinite stuff. As I mentioned, we made a Best Buy video right before this, so make sure you guys go watch that and check that on out. But when it comes to Target, they also did finally go and update their Xbox Series X Halo Infinite Edition listings too as well, which is why I'm saying they can maybe do a combination drop. Maybe they're saving some stuff for Black Friday, maybe just waiting for some other stock or whatever. It can kind of go off the place. Like I said, we're not Target itself, so it's kind of hard to see. But overall, yes, it does look a little bit likely tomorrow. I'd probably say a lot more likely Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week for all the drops. But like overall, like, if I'm seeing so many people getting these Xboxes, this is making my day, because we've definitely been a little bit on an Xbox drought. But that's about it for me on this video. Hope you guys have a good rest of your days and nights. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc, digital console, and controller. Twitter and Twitch stream as well. Link down below. Sign up for Weeble. Deposit $100. You guys go get free stack, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching. And let's go, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow for some more videos. Hopefully Target drops. If not, we'll keep on watching it for all of you guys. Love you guys.